were young kids. And we were just sort of, you know, a lot of the time we were having a good time as well. So we were loud and we were rowdy. And then if we were stressed out, we were loud and we were rowdy. And it just rubbed people up the wrong way.
Before the reunions, the comebacks and the nostalgia, there was a moment when Five felt unstoppable. Formed in 1997, they arrived with sharp hooks, swagger and a louder, more streetwise energy than many of their pop rivals. In just a few years, they built a run of hit singles, #1 records and international success, before the pressure behind the scenes pushed the story in a very different direction. This is the rise, peak, breakup and return of one of Britain's biggest boy bands. For their second album, Five reunited with Julian Gallagher and Biff Stannard and added new collaborators including Stargate. The goal was not to reinvent the group, but to sharpen what already worked. Tighter hooks, bigger choruses and even more confidence after an explosive debut.
Last night a DJ saved my life. Last night a DJ saved my life from a broken heart. Last night a DJ saved my life. Last night a DJ saved my life with a song.
Released on the 19th of July 1999, If You're Getting Down launched the second era in style. Co-written by Biff Stannard, Julian Gallagher, Jay, Sean and Abs, and built around a sample of In Deep's 1982 track Last Night a DJ Saved My Life, it reached #2 in the UK and Australia and #1 in New Zealand, while also placing inside the top 20 across much of Europe. In the UK, it was certified gold for sales of 400,000 copies.
The funk right, everybody wanna boogie down tonight. Now throw your hands up in the sky, move around from side to side. I got what it takes, the beats, the breaks, the funky bass. I give your body crazy shakes. Come on.
I heard somebody say she's at the party, so I'm gonna get me some. If you're getting down, baby, I want it now, baby. Come and get it on, baby. I want it now, baby. Getting down, baby, I want it now, baby. Move it all around, baby. I want it now, baby. Wiggy, wiggy, I'm getting jiggy. Open up the door, got the keys to the city. Looking kinda pretty, dance till you drop, and it don't stop till it go pop. That's how you wanna dance. Let's all get down while we got the chance. I still got 12 seconds on the clock that's mine, and I ain't gonna stop till the sun don't shine. Line after line, I flow like rhyme after rhyme, just like time after time. And get down what you feel to be. I heard somebody say she's at the party, so I'm gonna get me some. If you're getting down, baby, I want it now, baby. Come and get it on, baby. I want it now, baby. If you're getting down, baby, I want it now, baby. Move it all around, baby. I want it now.
I think it's possibly the happiest and most uplifting Five track we've ever done.
What, the new single?
Yeah, the new single, that'd be, yeah.
Yeah, it's called Keep On Moving. It's very good if you've seen the video. The video's wicked.
The lyrics say it all. Woke up today with this feeling that better things are coming my way.
It's just a happy-go-lucky kind of chirpy kind of...
And if you've seen the video, I mean, the story behind the video is supposed to be if yourself or other people are doing something in life that you're not quite happy with, in come Five, all happy and cheery, and you keep on moving and you move on with us and
like
blah
the
blah
of Hamlin.
All the bees and birds are flying.
When I was younger, I used to sing into an airbrush. I didn't really used to sing into an airbrush, but that sort of thing. I used to pretend I was this guy that was in my dad's group. He used to sing all the old rock songs, and his name's Roy. And when I was about 5 years old, I thought I would write.
A little, I wouldn't say anecdote, but something from the video shoot that actually really got me down was that I arrived at 8:30 in the morning, and it was 12 hours before I was stood in front of a camera and did anything. Terrible, that is. It is. And
what a waste of talent that was.
It's a tune, that, isn't it?
It is a tune. I think the video still now looks slick.
Yeah, it does.
I think it looks like a really good video. What you might not know about the video is that it looks like there's loads of rooms. It's just one room.
It's one level and they keep just as if we're going up.
And I remember it again, it was hot.
There's a scene in it at the end where we're on the roof and they wanted me to kick a ball to camera.
Yeah.
And I remember launching it and my heart dropped for a second thinking I was going to hit the camera, and you watch it, it kind of just skims the camera. Yeah, right? It worked for what the shot was.
Sorry, mate, we would have paid.
Do you know what?
You'll pay.
We did, you're paid.
Then came Keep On Moving, released on the 25th of October 1999. Also written by Stannard, Gallagher, Jay, Sean and Abs, it debuted at #1 on the UK singles chart, giving Five their first UK #1 single. It later earned double platinum certification in the UK, became their highest selling single there with more than 1.4 million units sold, reached #2 in Ireland, #6 in Australia and made the top 10 in several other countries, including #1 in Hungary.
Not to let things get in my way. When the rainy days are dying, gotta keep on trying. All the bees and birds are flying. Never let go, gotta hold on and non-stop till the break of dawn and keep moving, don't stop rocking. Get on up when you're down, baby. Take a good look around. I know it's not much, but it's okay. We'll keep on moving on.
I should be screaming, trying to get it through to my friends. Sometimes it feels that life has no meaning, but I know things will be alright in the end.
When the rainy days are dying, gotta keep on trying. All the bees and birds are flying. Never let go, gotta hold on and non-stop till the break of dawn and keep moving, don't stop rocking.
Invincible, the group's second studio album, was released in the UK on the 8th of November 1999 and in the US on the 16th of May 2000. Executive produced by Simon Cowell and Biff Stannard, it peaked at #4 on the UK albums chart. Even so, it went on to become their biggest seller in the UK, earning double platinum status. In Australia and Ireland, it reached #5 and it also made the top 10 in Estonia, Greece, Hungary and Iceland. For the US release in May 2000, the track list was revised, removing some tracks, remixing the song Don't Wanna Let You Go, and adding Don't Fight It Baby, a song originally recorded for the film Loser. That edition reached #108 on the Billboard 200. Other international versions added bonus material, including live tracks from the Invincible tour recorded in March 2000 at the Manchester Evening News Arena and enhanced video content.
Their first album was a monster. Their second is Invincible. Already with another 2 smash hits, including their new single. You can't go past those bad boys of pop. 5. They're invincible.
Having put the Spice Girls together and seen a girl band that could not only appeal to girls but it also appealed to boys, we decided that it could also be done with a boy band. With the concept of Five, we're going to strip out all the love element and just make it a real band, a real bunch of lads on the road having fun.
Don't you know we're always gonna be around? Have no failures in anything you can do. We will always be around no matter where you are.
Don't Wanna Let You Go was released on the 14th of February 2000 as the third single from Invincible. Written by Biff Stannard and Julian Gallagher with Abs, Jay and Sean, it debuted at number 9 on the UK singles chart and peaked at number 5 in New Zealand, while also reaching the top 20 in Ireland, Australia, the Netherlands and Italy.
Lads, I've had enough. No more games.
Let's get Jay back.
A major turning point came on the 3rd of March 2000 when Five opened the Brit Awards with Queen performing an updated version of We Will Rock You. That same night, they won their first Brit Award for Best Pop Act, and the moment gave them one of the most memorable performances of their career. Five would release their version of We Will Rock You on the 17th of July 2000 as the fourth single from Invincible. Featuring Brian May on guitar and Roger Taylor on drums, alongside new rap verses from Jay and Abs, the track went to number 1 on the UK singles chart, becoming Five's second UK number 1 single and their 9th consecutive top 10 hit. It also peaked at number 2 in Austria, number 3 in Australia, and reached the top 20 in many other countries. Despite the success, problems were building. In July 2000, the group were dropped by Arista Records in the US, ran into difficulties with their Asian record company, and ultimately cancelled their Asian tour. They kept working, continuing to win awards in the UK and Europe, and in December 2000 launched another major home tour, but the strain was becoming harder to hide. Scott later said the album track Invincible had been considered as a single, but by then the band had already moved on to working on their third album. In January 2001, Five played Rock in Rio in Brazil in front of almost 500,000 people, a reminder of just how big the group had become. By May, their third album was complete, with Julian Gallagher, Biff Stannard, Elliot Kennedy and Stargate all returning to help shape the record. On the surface, everything still looked huge. Behind the scenes, though, the pressure was starting to catch up with them. On the 9th of July, the group announced that Sean had contracted glandular fever and would step away for at least 4 weeks, while the other 4 members continued promotion. Sean later revealed that he had actually suffered a stress-induced mental breakdown caused by conflict within the group, a sign of just how much strain the success had placed on them.
The video that we wouldn't be allowed to make.
You've been very quiet today. Any comments?
Yeah, nice one, Sean. Cheers.
When I got offered the chance to work with them, I jumped at the chance.
Ryan,
how did we get away with that?
I mean,
and that was us being ourselves.
Yeah.
That was the bit that, you know, when you're sort of playing. No, that's what we.
And people love that. I've had people comment on that, like, a lot over the years. That video. And we just wouldn't get away with making it now.
No. And obviously, can we just get rid of the elephant in the room? Like, obviously, Sean, you know, wasn't a part of that video, and we didn't know if he was going to come back or not. So it was almost like we were holding the fort, probably that Sean would come back. We didn't know that we were actually on a trajectory of just imploding. And
as sad as it was to watch, because I couldn't be there and I weren't there, I was also relieved. Because acting is my worst nightmare. When I saw Matt, and I just thought I was happy to be on the sofa.
Did you know they were going to do the cardboard cutout?
No, I had no idea. I literally just saw it on the TV. Nobody told me, nobody called me, nothing.
And for me, I mean, I've spoken to Sean about this. It makes me sad watching that video.
And I know that has kind of hurt you a little bit, hasn't it?
It did,
yeah.
Only for a brief moment.
Yeah. I just don't think it should have.
We weren't seeing it like that.
I don't think it should have been allowed to happen.
I didn't think anything of you guys. I just thought you was just cracking on, and you was.
That's exactly what we
were. I never thought that.
No.
And we were actually told
strange.
not to contact Sean by our management. It was like, he wants some space. Do not call him. It wasn't like we were like, oh, he's not well, we're not calling him.
And it weren't our decision to have a cardboard cut out.
If anybody's got it though, we'd like it back.
What, so we can burn it?
Well, just if I can't make Manchester, you can just put it on, can't you?
And what I want to do is I want to find out what this video, how it makes you feel, what it smells like, what it tastes like, and
yeah, that's all very well, but you know they're going to have lots of ideas.
Let's Dance was released on the 13th of August 2001 as the lead single from the third album. Written by Biff Stannard, Julian Gallagher, Ash Howes, Martin Harrington, Abs, Jay and Sean, and produced by Stannard and Gallagher, it gave Five their third and final UK #1 single. The song was certified silver, peaked at #2 in Ireland, and became a top 10 hit in Australia, Greece and Romania. By this point, the cracks were visible. In the video for Let's Dance, filmed in mid-July, a life-size cardboard cutout of Sean was used in his place. Then, on the 23rd of August, the group cancelled several promotional appearances after Richie damaged his Achilles tendon, while Sean remained absent, with the band described at the time as physically and mentally exhausted.
Balls on the beat, hoping that you people think the sound is unique. Cause I like to party, you like to party. Come on everybody, gotta get it started. I got something to get you jumping. When I kick a figure, I'ma get the dance floor thumping. Just step back and take time to check. When I rock up on the mic, you people never forget. So check it out.
Music is my life, cause my life is music. The beat of the drum in your heart. Don't you know?
Five released their third studio album, King Size, on the 27th of August 2001. The album received mixed reviews, but commercially it still performed strongly, peaking at #3 on the UK Albums Chart and earning gold certification. A special edition was released with alternative artwork and enhanced CD with band interviews, as well as a Japanese edition, again with alternative artwork.
If you wanna dance, this is our chance. If you wanna dance, let's take our chance.
Just a month later, on the 27th of September 2001, the group announced that they were splitting after 4 years of relentless recording, promotion and touring. The original run of Five was over, almost as suddenly as it had begun.
Music is my life, 'cause my life is music. The beat of the drum in your heart.
The intervening years between when we broke up and kind of to now, listening to Let's Dance, all the years we've kind of been apart as a band, always actually used to bring a lot of sadness up in me, because I love the song, but it's just got something linked to it towards kind of what was going on at the end of the band, and then the fact that we split up.
Yeah.
So I actually haven't been able, and I love it as well, and I haven't been able to listen to it, and actually just hearing it now, I've realised that it comes with a different thing for me now. I can actually appreciate it for the song I love, and those memories that I have tied to it that have actually made me sad for years are actually kind of changed now, and it's like happy memories.
I think when we perform it, it's going to have a whole new meaning to us, isn't it?
Absolutely, absolutely.
So when I watched that video, I don't remember doing that. I remember everything.
I don't remember that.
I remember everything. Like, if you ask me anything about that, I've got the facts, I've got everything. I was in such a weird place there. What that's done is blown my mind, because I didn't realise I was there.
I was just looking at it thinking I look quite good. Surprisingly.
5 have announced that they're splitting up. The reason that they're given, we can no longer do justice to our fans or to each other.
The boy band responsible for 3 number 1 said after lengthy discussions it was time to call it a day.
We got into it young, you know, very, very, very young, 15, 17, 21, with all these hopes and dreams and aspirations, and we thought we'd won the lottery, and we all our dreams were coming true, and to many ways they did. But in many ways it turned into a bit of a nightmare psychologically, and it was, you know, a lot of things we just weren't expecting.
As of today, 5 no longer exist as a band. We're finishing today. Okay, thanks, Mark.
And we're still the best mates we possibly could be. We're like brothers, and we will be forever now, because we ended on such a nice note.
Yeah, it's sad, it's exciting, and it's all a bit weird, to be honest.
It's an end of a chapter, you know what I'm saying? Halfway through a book.
How do you feel, Jay?
Oh, I'm just upset because of everything we've done. I mean, it's not like it's not a decision I've been part of, and I'm like the one who doesn't want to do it. I want to do it as much as everyone else. What we've come to the decision, it's just, especially seeing everything we've done and not seeing these all the time.
But we did something that we are proud of, is we always did everything our way, and it worked, you know, and we kind of broke a few boundaries for boy bands, and I think that's something we're proud of.
And we had a laugh, and we stayed normal and nice and down to earth at the end of the day, which
There's no need to have your head in the clouds.
So the big question on the fans' lips outside of here is why now?
Just because it just feels right now.
The question that probably would have come at any point anyway, do you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it's when something feels right, and you just got to go with your instinct and your feelings of what is right, and now it's just the time that it's feeling right.
Every pop band, you know, does end, and I know people don't want to talk about it, but bands do come to an end, and band members have always got in their mind what they want, you know, their aspirations, what they want to become, whether they want to be a solo artist, what kind of solo artist, whether they want to go, you know, completely out of pop, whether they want to go more alternative, you know, and you have to kind of keep taking a check as to where they, you know, people want to be going. All the time you're kind of holding it back and you're trying to keep it to that original format. It won't happen, they're human beings.
Closer to Me was released on the 22nd of October 2001 as the second single from King Size. It reached number 4 on the UK singles chart and became Five's final major British release during their original run.
Girl, I think about you all of the time. And even though words are hard to say, girl, I miss you. Never thought I'd feel this way. If you keep on taking my heart, you'll be breaking. So why do you do this to me? You know how I'm feeling, it's you I believe in. Baby, can't you see that I need you? You know that it's true. Every time I see your face, I miss you, baby. I wanna let you know you're driving me crazy. I'd do anything to help you to see. I don't think you understand what you're doing to me. That it's true. Every now and then I wanna call you baby. I say that you'll come back to me later. Life ain't anything alone, can't you see? You're an angel in my eyes every day. You're closer to me. Reminisce with the past of the love that we thought would last. How we used to be when it was you
and me, how did it all disappear so fast? Better days that I can't forget. There are things that I now regret. I was there for you when you were there for me, and I was thinking we were set. Every night when I'm laying in my bed, hear your voice going round in my head. Think of all the things I could have done and all those things I could have said. I really will make it up to you. I know now what I gotta do. Took time, but now I've realized how much I'm missing you.
You keep on taking my heart, you'll be breaking. So why do you do this to me? You know how I'm feeling, it's you I believe in. Baby, can't you see that I need you? You know that it's true. Till I see your face, I let you know that it's real. Let you know you're driving me crazy. I'll do anything to help you to see me. I don't think you understand what you're doing to me. You know that it's true. Every now and then I wanna cry. You know that it's true. I said it had a truth. Come back to me, baby. Life ain't anything alone, can't you see?
In the UK, Rock the Party was included on a second CD single of Closer to Me, released on the 26th of November, while as a standalone single outside the UK, Rock the Party was issued on the 3rd of December 2001 as the third and final single from the album.
So sit back and check the way I come through in the discotheque. I know you like what I got, my style, the original 70s dance floor, hot new material. Name ain't down, then you ain't coming in. Guest list on the door, you plus two friends, just as long as they female and got a fit ass. Pole position never coming in last. Baseline, yeah, you know it's gonna get ya. Free your mind if the system will let ya. Peace time, so it's time to shout. Guys in the back, throw your hands about the party. We can go through the night. If you're living it up, we're gonna let ya. If you're giving it up, we're gonna get ya. The party. If you're feeling alright. When you're having a good time together. And it's Saturday night forever.
Just 3 months after King Size, a greatest hits collection arrived, featuring Set Me Free as a new track and reached number 9 on the UK albums chart. It would stand as the closing chapter of Five's original era. After the split, the most notable solo success came from Abs, who released the album Abstract Theory in 2003. It would reach number 29 on the UK albums chart and produce 3 UK top 10 singles: What You Got, which would peak at number 4, Miss Perfect, peaking at number 5,
She could have deserted, but she flirted. Now little Miss Perfect's gone away. Why won't you let me hold you?
and Stop Sign at number 10. The others largely stepped into different personal and professional paths, which helps explain why each reunion would bring a different dynamic.
We're officially here to say that we've been away for 5 years and we want to come back and make some more music. But how exactly did it all come about?
I phoned the boys and said, you know, why don't we get back together? And to be honest, I got a few ums, a few ahs, and I don't know. Once they got their heads around it, Jay called me, didn't you, and said,
I've really chilled out and now I want some madness again, so bring it on.
And what can fans expect this time round?
People keep on saying, oh, they're only coming back to cash in and, you know, they're only going to do a quick tour. That's not what we want to do. As I said, we want to write new music and perform that with the old music on tour. We're not clutching at straws.
Basically, we're going to be back, hopefully bigger than ever, but this time we're angry.
Please, could you explain why 5 are actually only 4?
Well, Sean is missing. Since the band finished, Sean virtually started straight away working on his own album. So he didn't want to do it, and we thought, well, because Sean doesn't want to do it, doesn't mean we can't try and have a go at something. And here we are.
In September 2006, it was announced that 4 of the 5 members would reunite without Sean. The group began recording a 4th album, working with Guy Chambers, Anders Baggy and Track Invaders, and also planned a 2007 tour. By January 2007, they were reportedly halfway through the album and searching for a new deal, but by May that year, the comeback was abandoned after the group had failed to secure a deal they felt was worthwhile.
You know, I just think changing the name would be
equally stupid.
My name's Scott. If I lost a leg, I'd still be called Scott.
Exactly.
Although,
I'm just confused.
In 2012, Sean reconnected with his former bandmates to discuss another reunion. The reunion was announced in October as a 4-piece, this time without Jay, who later said he chose not to take part for privacy reasons. In 2013, the group appeared in the ITV2 series The Big Reunion, followed by the arena tour that May.
And Five's challenge has been made even harder, with founder member Jay's shock decision not to return to the lineup, leaving the band a man down.
I was annoyed with Jay, and I was really angry, because I've been personally myself been trying to get this band back together for years and years and years, and someone's let it down.
I'm a little bit sad about it. 5 is 5, you know what I'm saying, with this guy? And I just don't want him to regret anything more than anything else. Because I think it could be amazing, potentially something beautiful.
I was willing to forgive. I wanted to move forward. He's not here, and that's it.
Coming up on The Big Reunion, how can 4 become 5? But Jay has emerged from the shadows and is ready to set the record straight.
I watched that first show. And because I don't really watch TV, and I'd kind of got a TV out of the cupboard, plugged it in. I'm excited because I'm like, the guys are on TV. And I kind of thought, you know, a lot of shit did go on between us all. Like, and, you know, I thought maybe Scott would have said, because it was known that me and Scott had a bit of confrontation.
There were times in that band where I did hate him. There were times in that band where I thought he was really cool. He did have a very gentle side as well. But he's a Gemini, so he's like 2 people. One of them was like salt of the earth. The other was a complete cock.
Like stuff that's been said by some of the other guys about how I could be, yeah. I've looked back and I thought I was loud and aggressive at times, and I was physically bigger than them. Then I can see how that could have been taken in a certain way, even though never in my mind was I so-called bullying people at all. But stuff that Sean said has just blown my, and I mean this genuinely, has just blown my mind to pieces. Stuff's been said that's actually not true, and it has actually had a deep impact on me.
One comment was mentioning about that, I spoke to you recently or something, and then Sean did pipe up like, if Jay even came back, like he'd walk. You know what I mean? And it kind of threw me, because I'd be thinking like, why is it that bad? Like that you can't talk to the dude? You know what I'm saying?
Of course I had my stuff going on like we all did. And of course I can see the nature of where some of the stuff might have come from that people have said, like, you know, I did have a temper at times. And I can see that could have affected people, because I was a bit of a, you know, I could be a dominant, like, figure.
You was under the same pressures.
Yeah.
as the rest of us.
They then mounted their own tour across the UK and Australia in November and December 2013. In August 2014, Abs announced on Twitter that he had left the group, reportedly without informing the others first. In April 2019, Five announced a UK tour called The Boys Are Back, alongside 911, Damage and A1, planned for 2020. With just 3 members, Scott said at the time that there was no chance of the full original lineup returning, but the tour itself was disrupted by the COVID-19 pandemic and rescheduled for 2021. On the 6th of August 2021, Five released their 4th album, Time, on the 28th of January 2022, marking the group's first studio album in more than 2 decades.
It's just the way I feel, and I don't know who you are, but as the night goes on, you feel so strong, yeah, I'm in Shangri-La. It's the things you do that make me fall so in love with you.
On the 5th of March 2024, the band began another Australian Greatest Hits tour.
Nothing left to prove, it's the things you do.
Who made the first move then?
I just felt like we hadn't been in a room together for such a long time, and we'd all like spoke individually, but not for 25 years. We hadn't all been in one room. I phoned Abs, and I hadn't spoken to Abs for 10 years, and I was like, Ab, and he was like, it's so nice to hear. One of the first things he said to me after 10 years, man, it's so nice to hear your voice. And I was like, oh, okay. He doesn't dislike me. This is good, you know. And then we had that conversation, and then that opens up to the rest, and we're like, should we just get together? Not about a tour, not about anything, about friends. You know, no one's been in this bubble. Like no one can. No one outside knows what we went through as people. So to get together in a room, we booked an Airbnb, and we just sat. Not about anything, just about being friends. And we felt that magic straight away.
We were put together, we were a manufactured band. You know, obviously we had the maddest experience over 5 years. So getting back together now, it's like, it is genuinely like just being with 4 old schoolmates.
You know, because you put people together and it could be a chemistry, it might not be, but we've just got something so special that we appreciate it.
And off the back of what Sean's saying, why this tour is so special, because this was never happening.
Never.
Yeah.
Like, and I use the word never like quite strong. It was just so far removed from ever happening. And then look at this.
This is where we belong, and we've lost 20
together,
years. Together. Like,
You've been on stage already with Robbie Williams, and that was your first performance together for a while in front of people.
Yeah.
How was that?
you can't help it. It's like performer insecurity. You're like, are they going to know who we are?
And it went off.
Yeah.
Rob's been through everything that we've been through. He's sort of a little bit older. He just knew exactly where we all were.
Yeah.
It was really good backstage as well to sort of speak.
We sat for 2 hours, like just in a just the 6 of us, just chatting.
Welcome our new friends to the show this evening. A very important moment in their lives, and in turn, an important moment in my life, because it's an important moment in your life. Go forward, guys. Smash it.
He said about a bag of rocks, and you need to empty it day by day. That bag of rocks is getting emptier every day.
Is it like the rocks that as a band you kind of can throw and carry around, and it weighs you down because whoever did something in 1998, like, you know, and it hurt you, so just let it go.
Is that why you're solely standing on my toe?
It's blending in.
There's a Freudian body movement. It was like, and something that happened in 1998.
Have you missed that moment, all being on stage all together? Because I know, obviously, over the years, some of you have been together, but all...
On the 24th of February 2025, Abs posted on Twitter that he was once again part of the group. The following day, Jay made a similar post, hinting that he too had returned. Then, on the 27th of February 2025, Five officially confirmed a full 5-piece reunion and announced the Keep On Moving tour across the UK, running from October to December that year. On the 22nd of August 2025, they added an Australian leg, with 5 dates scheduled across Australia and New Zealand in May 2026.
It's taken a long time to process, hasn't it, to be fair?
But that was one of the things that actually brought me kind of back to really wanting to do it with these guys, because I kind of thought that the moment had definitely gone. Because it was always in the back of all of our minds, of course we're going to do something with each other, of course we're mates, and we're like, our lives are bonded together. And then for me it got to a point where I thought, oh no, that opportunity's gone now. And it was really quite an overwhelming sadness that I experienced from it. But that kind of pushed me into thinking, if that could ever happen. And then this is actually
sad,
London, you've been absolutely incredible.
For a band whose story once seemed finished, it was a remarkable full circle moment. Five's story is about more than hit singles and chart positions. It captures a moment when British pop moved faster, hit harder, and seemed to be everywhere at once. They were ambitious, heavily involved in their own sound, and for a few years they felt impossible to ignore. But like so many pop stories, success came with a cost. What remains is the music, the energy, and a catalogue that still holds the confidence of its era. And with the original Five back together again, their story is no longer only about what happened then, it's also about what their legacy means now.
Never let go, gotta hold on and not stop till the break of dawn and keep moving, don't stop rocking. Get on up when you're down, baby. Take a good look around. I know it's not much, but it's okay. We'll keep on moving on anyway. Yeah, feel like I should be screaming, trying to get it through to my friend. Sometimes it feels that life has no meaning, but I know things will be alright in the end. Alright now, when the rainy days are dying, gotta keep on trying.
Thank you for watching this video and supporting the channel as a whole. Just to let you know that the Buy Me a Coffee link and the Patreon link are both in the description below. Patreon is a monthly subscription where for just $4.99 a month you can help support the channel on a regular basis. Buy Me a Coffee is more to do with you watching particular videos, finding them great and wanting to just throw me a few pounds to buy me a coffee. So there's no subscription required. Thank you again for all your support on the channel. Please continue to like, subscribe and repost any of the videos. And if you wouldn't mind supporting me by joining the Patreon, I would very much appreciate it. All of my videos go live on Patreon ad-free ahead of going on YouTube, usually 1 to 2 weeks in advance. So if you want to see them first, Patreon is definitely the way to go. And Izzy would very much appreciate it because it means that I can buy her more treats. And yeah, you want more treats, don't you, babes?